Ironically, though now considered iconic in Japanese cuisine, tempura was first brought to Japan by the Portuguese in the 16th century. Blah blah blah, I want my shrimp back. Blah blah blah, and a bucket of tempura. The trick to good tempura lies in the light crispy batter, a delicate coating that's neither too oily nor too heavy, prepared using an ice-cold batter that's not over-mixed or over-fried. A process Chef Uchi knows all too well, as we begin the special omakase course at Tempura Ginza no Nodera, one of the highest-rated tempura restaurants in all of Tokyo. When you walk into a tempura restaurant though, the smell is overpowering, that wonderful sweet fried smell. Nutty undertones from the sesame kind of goma oil they use here. And here they use a mixture of goma and cottonseed oil. And interestingly, despite tempura literally being fresh food stuck in a kind of vat of oil, one word I wouldn't use to describe tempura is oily. The moment the food comes out and the oil runs off, it sort of dries instantly, leaving this fresh, crispy coating. And that's the difference between good and bad tempura, right? The oil is there to lock in the flavour. And enough talking and more eating. That. I don't think I've ever had this. I've never had uni battered. A little bit of salt. Oh my god. The way the tempura helps secure that shiso leaf around the uni, creamy uni. I think when we think of tempura, we don't normally think of dishes like this, food like this. I think people underestimate the level of skill and precision perhaps that goes into tempura. Don't forget, you've got to cut it just right so it cooks perfectly in the oil. And the oil is 185 degrees Celsius. Don't put your fingers in there. Chefs have to absolutely know by the second how long the food needs to linger in the oil, right, to cook it perfectly. And what's incredible about this is Yamagata beef, which I'm very happy about, my favourite beef in Japan, having lived there. The batter is incredibly thin. You can barely see it, right? If I didn't know this was a tempura restaurant, this was just served to me, I might not even notice it off the bat that there's tempura. And it's all about locking in that flavour, enhancing the flavour of the seafood, the meat, and having a nice crispy outer shell. Oh my god. The only way Wagyu gets better is when you batter it. Write that down, put it on the wall. Batter the Wagyu. I don't think there's a single cuisine in the world that can't be improved by battering it in 185 degree oil. This is it. We've found the ultimate food. This would be what I would request at my last supper. Battered Wagyu from Yamagata.